evening, welcome, or it might be morning for you. I'm not quite aware. So today we have a fun video. No bullshit goofs to deal with, or idiots, or dummy weird stuff. Just fun times and good friends. So just an auction house update. So I'm finally all up on the up and up on that original 4 bounce check. So we're moving forward now. And so I'm going to have stuff in the auction house Mondays. So it's a good place to get some raw stuff. Like I said, it is what it is, but that's where most of my raws are going these days, just because I don't really have time to deal with it. You want slabs, let me know. Or if you see anything directly in these videos that you want. I do put like runs of raw stuff that are easy to sell on eBay. So, but if you see stuff in this video you want, just message me on Instagram or whatever, comments. Probably Instagram is the best spot to be. So yeah, Mondays I'm going to have stuff going in there again. Anyways, so here is a pretty interesting collection. You know, I get a lot of, I've been kind of bad lately to responding to stuff. A lot of 80s, 90s collections. You know, maybe like a Secret Wars 8 or something, but I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the inventory and blah, blah, blah. I got way too much to deal with right now. But this was a cool one because they're all independent comics from Canada in like the late 60s, early 70s to like, I think the latest is like maybe 81. I'm not sure on that, but that whole era. And you don't really see this stuff much. It's a lot of Robert Crumb stuff and Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers, so like Zap and all that stuff. So it was interesting. At the time, I thought this might have been a bit more valuable than it actually turned out to be because of the printing differences and print note and just like first and second and third prints. And it's really hard to find out some of these. So in the upcoming, you know, video, you can see me trying to figure out what prints these are. But so the guy that sold these to me was a really nice guy named Richard. Yeah, he sent me some pictures. I said, bring him on over. Met him down in the lobby, and we actually sat there for a while and hung out. And he kind of talked about stuff and comics. And yeah, he was a really cool individual. Still lives out here. And I wished him a Merry Christmas with his 2 sons. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful Christmas, Richard, if you ever see this, which you probably won't. And thank you for the nice review. But yeah, it was really, really amicable and nice. And yeah, I took him off his hands. Right away, I sent the video of the stuff to my good old buddy Blaze, and because he loves this stuff, and he wanted them, but it's just not financially the best idea right now, because I just bought, we're going to Hell's Heroes in Houston, so I bought the ticket for him. So he already owes me a bit of funds, and then we're going into Christmas, so it's not really the best time to be buying all these. So anyways, if you want everything here, just full disclosure, I paid $250 for these. So I'm looking at least $500 for them if you want to take them just off my hands. But that's for, you know, probably not for you anyways. And if you just want to ogle the gross, well, they're not gross, but some of the art, wow. And some of the subject matter, pretty heavy, I bet. It was pretty heavy in 1967, and it's pretty goddamn heavy now. And if any video gets my channel absolutely demolished and like a SWAT team or Trudeau's little butt pirate force sent to my house, this will be the video. They will confiscate my hair, my skin, and my cat. And I will go down fighting for your freedom. So anyways, let's get into the collection. All right, so I've been doing a bunch of research. This stuff's really hard to figure out, and I'm just kind of over it at this point. So I'm going to do my best guess of this stuff, and I'm sure you guys can tell me how wrong I am in the comments. So as far as I know, this is probably a first print. It could easily be a second print. They have the same 75s there, so got 1 and 3, no 2 of Fat Freddy's cat. All right, and then we got the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers. I'm going to try and open some a little bit so you guys can let me know. But I think this is either like a 3rd or 4th print. I don't know. Apparently what dictates is the color of that. And the color of this tire. Because they just had to make it really easy. They couldn't just put second print somewhere on the inside. Yeah, some of the ads in these are wild, as I'm sure you're going to see coming up here. Okay, and so again with this, I don't really know what printing this would be. But yeah, 1 and 2. So here we got 2 different prints of this one. Printed for and Freak for. Look pretty much the same on the inside. 1980. Oh, this one's 1975, it says. So I guess that's a first or second print. But I could also be very, very wrong. Alright, so here was the biggest one, or what would be the biggest one. So the first print and the second print look almost identical on the cover. Apparently, there is a little line there in the Z. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, back to what I was saying. So, there's like a line there in the Z, or Z, if you have a normal functioning brain. I say Z, I guess, sometimes. And it's also numbered at the top. I was like, you could probably really easily do that with a Sharpie and trick people. But, I'm not an asshole, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I think a first print is worth like $350. So this was apparently released between 2 and 3, even though it is number 0 and was penned and illustrated first and everything. So I don't know. I did do a lot of research on this stuff. All right, here's what would be huge. So the 25 center is a first print, and I think the last sale I saw that was about $3,500, which is nuts. I think it's the first Robert Crumb. So yeah, this is a second print, so not worth $3,500. Did I say 35,000 before? I really hope I didn't. And hope this doesn't get like my Insta or my YouTube banned or flagged or anything like this. I don't own this, and I'm giving no opinion on it. But holy fuck! Wow, the guy that was selling these to me showed me that in the lobby, and I was like, wow, that is some wild shit. What is this? 1969? 1967. Pretty crazy. Yeah, you don't see this stuff very often. Zap Comics. So I'm not sure on the printings of all these other ones. A little bit of like moisture damage. You can kind of get that stuff out if you hit it heavy with the steamer or put them in a humidification chamber, if I can talk, and then put them in a press. But so hairy. Yeah, these aren't in the worst condition. Holy fuck. Every time I open a page. Well, it's been nice having a YouTube channel, y'all. That's kind of cool. I wonder which is supposed to be the real cover. This one, probably. The other one with the price on it. I guess they both have a price. Alright. So this one's kind of interesting. Apparently a bunch of people got arrested for selling this to minors knowingly because there's like an incest fucking story in here or something. Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. But yeah, apparently then they got fined like $500. That's some awesome art. There's a big old penis tip on the back. What do you know? Hope you guys like penises, because there's a lot. Like, I've never really read stuff like this. My buddy Blaze is really into this stuff. But, Yeah, the art's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like old Spy vs. Spy, Mad TV stuff. It's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, Rip-Off Comics. I could swear I've had Rip-Off Comics 1 somewhere, but I'm not really too sure. I fucking hate when people do that. Yeah, I could attempt to take that off with, I don't know if you guys know this, Undo. You can also kind of use a hairdryer, but that doesn't always work. Undo's pretty crazy. You like pour it on the book and scrape it off and it will come off. I could literally do it live here. Live. We're going live. You know, this stuff's already a little bit water damaged. I'm not really too worried about it. So, just pour some out. I like to put the lid back on so the whole fucking thing doesn't pour out. This is a stubborn one. Usually it's pretty quick. Oh yeah, there we go. That was a stubborn one, but yeah. That off. Give her a little cotton round. That stuff evaporates really quickly too, and it won't leave a stain from what I've seen. There's still a little bit of residue there. If I really wanted to be crazy, I could get I need the right light to get that residue. See, there's a little bit. So if you really want to get crazy, you could try and take the residue off too, but you see it's already pretty much dry. So that stuff's crazy. But at least it looks presentable now. That's why you clean comics. Yuck. Yeah. I don't want to think where these have been. But anyways, yeah, there's a live Undo. Yeah, we got 2 number 3s again. So 75 centers, obviously the first. No number 1. I think I might have had a number 1 somewhere, but number 6. Sorry, I guess I was supposed to be opening these. I kind of got lost. Lost in the Undo world. Mother's Oats. Yeah, I didn't really look these up. So, Rip-Off Press. But yeah, if someone wants to buy all of these, that's probably preferable. I'm going to put them up on eBay. A little bit of foxing. But a couple of them are going to my buddy Blaze. He was going to buy the whole stack, but a bit out of his price range right now. Madame Olga. Mother's Oats, 1 to 3. Young Lust. Fix that little. I have to bag and board all these still. I don't think it'll help with stuff like that. Young Lust, 1 to 3. Aren't we all? That's a nice one. Teen talk. I think teens need to shut up, not talk. You know what I'm saying? Dumb zoomers everywhere, fucking broccoli heads. Yowza. Alright. So this one's actually worth some money in a first print. I don't really know. I think this was like a 3rd print or something when I looked it up. Yeah, I don't know. I might just put these on. This is going to get me banned. Do I have to cover that? I don't know. Let's just do a quick flip. Y'all guys already saw it. You know what it is. I don't even know if I should open. No. To the pile you go. That one's going to get me banned. Yellow Dog Comics. Come on, y'all. It's cartoon nudity. So Yellow Dog Comics number 19. Yeah, now we're just into some like random stuff. So a couple of these Blaze wants, my buddy. So I'm going to give him this one he wanted. Women's number 5. Neat. So this one's kind of cool. But he's killing an SS soldier. Sad, sad girl, he stole your heart. Subvert number 1. And you can actually get these off pretty good with what was it again? Absarine putty. It's really good on that stuff. But Absarine can be kind of weak. You can do a lot with a cotton round too, to be honest. Out of the ruins of fascist America, Trash Man fights for freedom. Neat. Pretty neat. Unida Comics. Pud. Bobo Bobinski. Yo. American Flyer Funnies. Okay. Can we stop with the fucking nudity here? I'm scared to open pages. Big Ass Comics number 2. Fear and Laughter. Another one. I'll take that off in a minute. I don't need to do another one on camera. I think you all understand. This one fetches an okay price too. This one's actually in pretty not so bad condition. This feels like it's from 1977. Best Buy Comics. Crumb. The New Adventures of Jesus. This new and improved testament. Neat. Jesus meets the armed services. Neat. Mr. Natural. So yeah, this one's actually pretty pricey too, number 1, or if it's a first print. Sadly, this is not a first print. Hydrogen Bomb. Hey, look at those guys. Mondo Snarfo. Surrealistic Comics by. So this one in a first print is worth a good amount of money. I'm gonna have to use the undo on that. I think I just did that with my hand to see if it was 1 or 2. If it's $2, it's money. Neat. Feel good funnies. This took me a while to read what it said. I thought the balloon endo? The balloon vendor. Oh, grease pen again. Thanks. Kind of tearing. Already repaired with tape. Oh, it's actually completely detached. Good to know. This thing has some heavy water damage, but I swear I've seen this before somewhere, this thing. Zippy 3. And then we got Arcade, the comics review 1 or 2 and 3, no 1. Neat. Well, it's been nice talking to y'all. My YouTube is now banned, and I'm in jail. I actually forgot to record this, so I'm adding it in. There's some other stuff. These are the only two cool ones. There's a bunch of pretty common. This isn't actually. I'm just gonna give these out for Christmas presents probably. Usually just fucking sell them for $5 each. Get them out of my house. Okay, this is kind of cool. Original Star Wars, 1976 or something. I don't know where the date is. Doing stuff with one hand is really dumb. Don't make any masturbation jokes. Oh, there you go. 1976. These go for about $50 usually on eBay. This one's kind of cool though. I need to put this up on eBay actually. Just reminding myself. Great Canadian comic books. A history of Canadian comics. Pretty neat. There's also an R2-D2. I can't remember if I put that in the video. Oops! Wonderful. Wonderful. Just a wonderful time all around. I'm sure you guys saw some of that art, peered into some abysses, and saw some stuff you maybe wish you hadn't seen. There's always a good old ball peen. That was a good rhyme. My friends called me Pun Dog in high school. If you understand what that reference is, please put it in the comments, because you're now my best friend. Anyways, I'm just rambling. So we're going into Christmas. I'm going to go down to Medicine Hat and Calgary. Medicine Hat's where I grew up. Calgary's where all my buddies are. And you can't really get a direct flight into Medicine Hat unless you want to pay an arm and a leg. And then we're going to Mexico, to Puerto Vallarta. That's my Mexican. I speak fluent Mexican. And yeah, we're going to have some good times down there. It's a lot of traveling this year. So if I don't see you before Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Festivus, all those things. And make sure you treat someone right and give your buddy some gifts. And giving is good because you will receive. If you hold on to all your shit, you ain't getting nothing from nobody because no one likes a selfish fuckhead. Bye.